Hi everyone. Hello guys. Another hello from sunny Florida. I hope you can hear me well. I have a topic today for you that I would like to consider and hope to have a good discussion, positive discussion without the blame, without negativity, but just feel free to share your opinion. And the topic of today is why Americanized Ukrainian women could be a good thing for you. A lot of men are saying, oh my gosh, don't bring Ukrainian wife, she will be Americanized, she's gonna become just like a, Western woman, she will be just the same. First of all, she will never be just the same. If you come here and in the adult age, anywhere after 18, you will never be just the same. You will always have your culture, your outlooks, and things like that. So that's one thing. And another thing is, there is nothing wrong if your Ukrainian wife, your fiancé, and then Ukrainian wife will integrate in American culture. Because if she would stay the same, if she would not Americanize at all, if she would not integrate at all, she would have very hard time getting around. She would have a hard time to be independent, doing things, and you will be the one suffering, because a lot of you guys think that you want to have a Ukrainian wife, but when you realize the responsibility, the amount of responsibility you're going to have, you sometimes get scared and discouraged, because a lot of times Ukrainian, Russian, Slavic women will depend on you financially, taking decisions, and so on and so forth. So some Americanizing is not gonna make a bad person out of good person. The person only shows what they have. If you're afraid of some, bad things that she will do, or she will stop taking care of herself, stop dressing up, stop taking care of your body, or maybe will feel like taking you to court all the time, this is just depends on a person. If we have water in a pitcher, and if you have water in the pitcher and we will pour that in a glass, the only thing will come out from that pitcher is the water that's already there, right? So if she was a good person to begin with, Americanization will not hurt her. And I just want to say a few things what Americanization really is. Americanization is just integrating to American culture. It's just learning how things works, how the mentality works, and being able to be at least a participant of that. She might not be able to completely become 100% participant on all the customs and mentality. She might not adopt it, but one thing that I realized, your inner world becomes twice as rich. When I just came here 10 years ago, I thought that I am at disadvantage, and I'm a second-class citizen because I have an accent, because I don't understand a lot of things. I don't know how things works. But guess what? We learn how things work. We learn how things work pretty fast. It might take a year, 2-3 years. It depends how good teacher you are to explain your Ukrainian lady about the customs, about the finance, about the traditions, and don't expect her to just know. Have conversations. Talk to her. So that is, one of the things that many men are truly afraid, and they always say, I receive sometimes things, and critics that I am Americanized, and I actually take it as a compliment, because if I would not change at all, I would be probably in a very difficult situation. I would have no friends. I would not be able to understand American jokes. I would not have any American friends, and I would make very little money. I would be really, I could only probably survive finding a Russian community. But at first, it seemed to like it was a disadvantage living in a place where there are not so many Russian speakers, but I see an advantage there right now, because I've learned how to exactly, I would be handicapped. That's right, Chris. You have to learn how how to get around, and if I would be living or any other Ukrainian lady in communities that too many Russians, it could be good, but the downside would be the adjusting. I have some friends that actually going to live in a university dorm, so they can really learn the language, because they were staying with Russian friends, Russian family, and they never learn the language to the point where they are fluent. So that's what I would like to share. And a lot of most men afraid to that Ukrainian women will become this monster that is I don't know. She will only become a monster if you will encourage that, if you neglect her, if you do not give her love and support, if the only thing you do is work. So first you grab her attention by being a gentleman, by taking her places, and then when your life has become stable, you do nothing but work. You stop dating her, you stop making her surprises, and things are becoming pretty stale, and she might decide that she can do better. And a lot of men call that Americanization, when the woman start to stand for her interest. But I want to tell you something. Even the most feminine Ukrainian women are very strong, and they are standing their ground. They might be feminine and playful and flirtatious, but inside of them there is a very strong core. So once their patience is gone, you're gonna see a lion, a tiger, or any combination of that. Ukrainian women overall, this average sort of image of Ukrainian women, they are very patient. I always mix patient and patient. Hi! Somebody is crossing. Another thing, guys, I just had the car passing. By Americanization, it's also important that Ukrainian women, they learn to smile to strangers. They learn a little bit of a small talk as a way to socialize. It's not that their conversation gonna become a small talk, but small talk as a way to socialize, small talk as a way of being sociable, of having their place in society. It's all possible, it's all possible. They still can keep and meet more Russian and Ukrainian friends. And I am only now starting to think I should be more in touch with my Russian and Ukrainian friends, because I feel deeply connected with them through the common culture and common views and some other things. But I feel just as comfortable with my American friends. So if that so-called Americanization wouldn't happen, like some people already had commented, just it would be really lonely world. I would be only waiting for certain demographic of people to be able to communicate. Another thing, when Ukrainian women are Americanized a little bit, she's becoming in some ways more determined to make some money, to learn some skills. And that's not a bad thing, because a lot of you guys are older. A lot of you guys want a younger wife, but think about the future. Think something happens with you. You know, you live for a while. Hopefully you live very long together, but this is life. We don't know. Sometimes people leave this world very young, and especially if you have kids. So if she Americanized enough, if she has enough of knowledge, if she has enough of connections, if she got some skills, if she has some drive, if she starting to understand a little bit more of a teamwork, that's a trait from, you know, many American culture families, because husband and wife often a team effort in terms of finance. That's not a bad thing. Lots of sun here, guys, but guess what? I'm okay with that. So that's just a few things I wanted to share. Everybody is so scared about Ukrainian women Americanizing, and sometimes I get a lot of critics, but I've learned how to not care. As long as you're happy with you, as long as people that love you happy with you, as long as you can protect yourself, nothing else matters. Yes, it's very true. Kurt is saying Ukrainian women are very warm once they get to know you. All right, guys, good to see you. We as usually have something social going on, so I just have a few minutes. Oh, look at my serious. Yeah, we have serious looks on our face, but you know, if it's true, it's just part of our culture. But when you come to US, if I'm gonna having this serious face, people will think, oh my gosh, she doesn't like us, she's mean. So you learn how to smile. Some people even in Ukraine are pretty smiley and bubbly and flirtatious. So I just want to say hi to everyone. That's just, I might make more into depth video on this topic when I have time, when I'm officially back to regular schedule. Yes, Florida is awesome. Okay, dear friends, I see some discussions here, but I do have to go. So possibly if you will put in the comments, I will share a bit more into depth on this topic. But don't be scared of Ukrainian women being Americanized. It's not a bad thing at all. It's actually a good thing. Once again, it will be helpful for you. I would call it integrating into the culture. She will still keep her character. She will still keep her culture. She will still most likely keep her accent and all of that. But don't think that bad person will come because of she Americanized. If bad person will come out, it means it's been always there. So as I say in my videos, if you watch them, always marry a good person. Thank you.